Welcome back to my channel, guys. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about executive presence. So now what exactly do you think is executive presence? Now imagine you're going for an interview. You would think of dressing up properly, wear a suit, a tie, formal shoes, right? And now suppose you walk into an interview and you are not very confident. The interviewer asks you a question, and instead of answering it properly in a very proper manner, you start to fumble. So would that show your executive presence? Definitely not. So executive presence is not about how you dress up. It's basically how credible you are and how to stay calm under pressure and conveying your thoughts properly through your words. Now let me give you a workplace example related to this. Imagine you're working in a sales team and the tension is high. Your managers are after you, and the sales team is not performing very well. Now, suppose there are two team leads. One is very calm and confident, who is not taking much pressure. I mean, even though if he's taking pressure, he's not showing it openly, and he's very convincing with whatever he speaks. And the other team lead basically just tries to push his target, creates pressure, and builds a kind of a frustrating environment for you. Who would you trust most? I'm sure you would definitely go for the one who is calm and under pressure and can handle the situation very well, right? So that is what executive presence is all about. Now let's talk about how executive presence shapes your professional image. Now let me give you a scenario. Suppose you work in a company as a sales executive, all right? Now, if you have built a good executive presence, let's say you dress up completely, you dress up nicely and in a professional manner, and you always show up to the meetings and you never late and you act with calm and confidence. So, in that case, your senior management, your team lead, all the people would want you to attend every meeting that they have, right? Because your presence makes the team feel motivated, right? So being like having an executive presence would build a credibility around the office, which would help you in the future. And once that personal image is created through executive presence, it also helps improving our communication and confidence. For example, let's say, following up the previous example of you being a sales assistant, now let's say you have built an executive presence there. People trust you, people rely on you, they want you in every meeting. Now what happens is you would get feel more confident and more motivated to provide to do your best, perform your best, do 100% in all the meeting, complete the sales target. And doing so, you would also motivate your other employees, your fellow colleagues, your team members, and maybe people from other teams as well who are working in that same organization. So executive presence is not only about uh, building your personal image, but it's also about improving yourself over time with experience and with a lot of clarity. And most importantly, executive presence impacts your career growth. So, for example, the more confident you get, the easier it would be for you to crack an interview and to grow further in your career. Let's say you start as a junior in any company, right? And you show your executive presence there. You show up to every meeting. You're confident every time, no matter who you're dealing with or no matter how stressful the environment gets, you're always confident, you're always giving 100%. And doing so, it would give you career growth. Like, let's say, once your senior starts to appreciate you, like appreciate your work, appreciate your confidence, they would be more likely to put you in senior management roles. And in doing so, when you would go for, let's say, some client meetings or deal with some other companies, there would be a chance that those other companies would also want to hire you. So, to end this video, I would like to say that executive presence matters a lot, especially in terms of your career growth, in terms of creating your personal image, and in terms of enhancing yourself overall. So, thank you. See you all in the next video.